Breaking news, today at MrMaple, we're going to be discussing blue Japanese maples.
Hey, I'm Tim Nichols, and we greatly appreciate you watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. At MrMaple.com, we have one of the largest selections of Japanese maples in the country. We do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples, and we let people know about the new varieties that are coming out every single week by our 10 at 10 emails. And so that email is something really exciting. You'll definitely want to check that out.
So are blue Japanese maples real? That's the question of today's video. And the obvious answer, maybe not obvious, but is actually no, they're not. So blue ghost, blue Japanese maples, you see them sold on eBay, you see seeds sold from China. I'm sorry to let you know, but it's actually a scam. There was a time where we would get probably 2 to 3 emails a week about blue Japanese maples and when's the blue one going to be available. I think, it's starting to get a little bit better. Personally, when I see that on eBay, I do report it because I think it's a scam and it's misleading people. So I do try to take that extra step to report things like that.
And if you see these on Amazon, if you see these on eBay, if you see these on Etsy, report them as fake because they are.
Yeah.
We've had people tell us before and they say, they're not fake. I ordered some.
Yeah.
And then they're coming up and they're like, well, what do they look like? They look like vegetables.
Yeah.
They're not a Japanese
squash.
Not a Japanese maple at all. And if they are Japanese maple seeds, they've dyed the seeds blue.
Yeah.
The tree that comes up is not going to be blue.
I've actually seen some customers that sent me pictures of what they did receive because I do like to follow up on these things. We jokingly one year were like, man, we're going to make fun of this. And then one of our customers is going to be like, look what I got. And it's going to be like metallic blue. And we're going to be like, wow, that is insane. And then we're never going to be able to get it. And we're just going to covet that tree forever. But the honest answer is a lot of times what comes up are kind of a squash looking plant. So it is a bit of a scam there. People are misleading people with this.
And a lot of the seeds that you see that are blue, they've either dyed. The seeds don't naturally come blue. They've dyed them in stuff. And sometimes they'll even put them in a microwave so they never come up. So you think that you bought these seeds and they're not actually coming up and you did something wrong rather than it's the plant itself.
Yeah, from time to time we have problems with people stealing photos from our website. And one of the main photos that you actually see is of a Japanese maple. It's a trident maple at the Pacific Rim Bonsai Collection. And I believe it might actually be a photo I took and had up on Facebook. And it's of a blue trident maple. And what's kind of funny is when you look at the photo, I've had people send that to me and say,
it's
hey,
real.
is this real? And I'm like, the grass is blue, the rocks are blue. They didn't take the time on this Photoshop. I'm pretty sure it's actually a trident maple that I have a photo with. If it's not the original photo, I'll look for both. But I know that specific tree. And so I can tell you that specific tree is one of the most commonly doctored photos because it's a beautiful bonsai. It's typically done with a photo of a bonsai to kind of elicit that wow, I can grow this from seed, and that isn't real. Now, we actually, we often talk about this here at our nursery. We do some really cool, colorful Japanese maples that are real. And those purple colors in the spring, there's some amazing purples that actually are real. So while the blue tints aren't real, you may be surprised to know that some of those amazing shades of purple, from purple ghost, from frosted purple, from wave leaf, from so many different cool types. Yeah, Amagi Shiguri we have up right now, even when you're watching this video. Those are some amazing purple colorations, different tints of purple that I think are every bit as striking, although actually real.
And if you go on our website, you can see photos of them during their peak times where they have their best color that aren't photoshopped. So you can go on MrMaple.com and check out these trees that are truly real versus the blue Japanese maples that unfortunately aren't real, at least yet.
Yeah, maybe one day. I mean, some years we went through, gosh, I went through 200 pounds of seed before looking for new and interesting cultivars. We have a whole Area 51 evaluation process here. And to say we have 1,000 cultivars, we've been saying that for probably 15 years. Truthfully, we're probably 12 to 1,500. We're actually going to count them up this spring again and kind of do a little bit of inventory of that. It's a huge collection of Japanese maples, though, and one of the largest in the entire world. And we just want to tell people that it actually isn't true about the blue Japanese maple. So we hope this is a little public service announcement that helps the public, but also informs you that there's some amazing colorations on Japanese maples in those purple shades that actually are real.
And there are also some amazing shades of yellow, like Summer Gold, Jordan, and Irene. that can give bright, bright, bright yellow colors.
Yeah.
Things that seem unreal. And so don't think that you can't just get amazing color contrast because there's not a blue one. Because blue ones don't exist in most plants. It's one of the most uncommon colors in nature.
It is one of the most uncommon colors naturally occurring in nature itself. And like plant and animal life, that shade of blue is one of the very most rare. There's certain butterflies and things that have it, but it's a pigment you don't get.
If you're looking for blue, we do offer some blue hydrangeas. So check out MrMaple.com on our hydrangea section. There are some plants that do give blue naturally.
Yeah.
But that's on the bloom. And unfortunately,
some
Japanese
really cool blue conifers.
Yep. Some cool blue conifers.
We've got some cool blues. We actually have a filter section on our website where you can go look at blue plants also. So you can go to the filter section there, tag blue. That'll show you a whole thing. There's a ton of really cool plants that are going to give you some shades of blue. Unfortunately, neon blue as a Japanese maple color doesn't exist yet.
We greatly appreciate you watching this video. I hope you all found something informative to this. I'm sure some of y'all laughed about it, but this is something that we've ran across plenty of times.
The more you know. Doon, doon, doon.
We run across this all the time when we were doing garden shows. People would argue and be like, it is real, I ordered it. And I'm like, well, what did you get? And then they start showing us, we're like, that's not a Japanese maple. So I hope you all really enjoyed these videos. Please like and subscribe and sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. And if you want to support our channel, please remember to shop on MrMaple.com and share this video with your gardening friends.
Hey, thanks. God bless.
And have a great day.
Hey, I just wanted to remind everybody about our giveaway. All you have to do to be entered is like, subscribe, and share to our YouTube channel, and then post in the comment section below, I dig Mr. Maple. And that's going to enter you to win. You can enter under every single video. So just a reminder, every single video is a chance to win. We're getting very close. We're creeping up on it pretty fast. We're going to hit 8,000 pretty soon. And when we do, we're going to select some people to win this hat. If this is a popular thing, we may be doing more. Get involved.